Hi, thank you for joining me. I'm Teresa Crawley at Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. I'm excited to show you this Navion 24D today. It's brand new, and I do have some of these available, believe it or not. They've been starting to come in after a long wait. So one of my absolute favorite products that we carry here, definitely my favorite Class C of any brand, the Winnebago Navion. I feel like they do the best in build quality. They have a good amount of storage capacity and weight that you can put inside of these versus some of the other brands. You just can't put much in them. You get your water in and you're full up in your weight capacity. So I'm going to show you some of the great features about these. Again, I have this available, and I also have the other two floor plans available right now. So if you need any information on those, I'm happy to get that for you. But let's get started on the outside here. This is the Bay Mist paint, full body paint here, so you don't have to worry about any decals cracking or fading over time, which does happen unfortunately very quickly. The full body paint is obviously an upgrade. It costs a little bit more, but totally worth it in the long run and for resale value. We have a really nice electric awning here, and I tried to put it out for you, but the wind kept kicking up, and it has an automatic retract when that happens, and it just pulled itself right back in. So I can't show that to you today, but we also have a really beautiful LED lighting strip integrated into that awning. And you'll notice that on the Navion, the awning is integrated into the body, so it just makes it a cleaner look. It's going to have less drag because the awning is not on the side of the coach like a lot of the cheaper brands, if I can say it that way. So down here we'll start with storage. And Winnebago does these in a plastic fabric material so that you can rinse them out quite easily. They've got a little drain plug there too. So really easy to clean. Back here we have our diesel generator. That is also an upgrade. The Navion is available with a propane generator or a diesel generator. This one happens to have the diesel, and that means it will pull directly out of your fuel tank. So when your fuel tank gets to a certain point, it's going to turn off your generator so that it can ensure that you will be able to get home. Love that feature. And some people prefer the generator diesel, some prefer propane, and we have both here. So right here, this is a quick connect if you wanted to put a little grill out here, and that's going to connect straight to your propane tank. Very convenient. We also have the Truma AquaGo system on here, and that's a tankless water heater. So as much water as you have, you can have it hot. I much prefer this over a 6 or 10 gallon water heater because then you have to take turns, wait in between showers for it to heat up again. And this is just much more convenient, especially for a family. One of the things I love so much about this is we get inside, we'll see this floor plan can sleep 6 people comfortably. I have kids, and if I were to buy something, this would be perfect for us because one, we've got plenty of water for our showers, plenty of space that even my 2 kids could have separate sleeping spaces. I think it's the perfect unit. Got a little bit of a storage cubby here. And another one down below here. This is our exhaust pipe for our generator. We have LED lighting on the back and front and inside actually. A ladder, and someone asked me just yesterday, why would I have a ladder on this? Well, you want to check your roof seal about once a year, make sure that everything's looking good so no water can permeate that roof. Also, if you happen to go under a tree or something and you get some debris up there, you're going to want to clear it off. It's not really a place to hang out and sit with your friends. Some people want to do that, but it's really not the safest. So we recommend not doing that. But you do want to get up there and check once in a while, just to make sure everything's looking good. We have a backup camera up there, and then we have a 5,000-pound towing hitch right here. So you can bring a Jeep or a boat or other toys with you. Back here is where we store the 30 amp plug-in cord, and this is also your water bay, and they made it really a small size so it's not taking up more of your underbelly storage, but you do have a rinse for your tank here, which is really nice. Not everybody puts a rinse on there, and it just helps keep it smelling fresher, especially over time. So nice feature to have that. And let's keep going here. Another storage bay. This is obviously a lot easier to do when you've got your slide in, but I wanted you to be able to see it fully open today. This is your propane tank, and then we're at the front of the coach. The Mercedes is just such a clean, beautiful looking unit, but it also drives. It's one of my very favorite things to drive, actually. I can drive this 25.5-foot Navion and just feel like I'm in my SUV. It's very smooth, it's very quiet, and it's got some pretty good pickup. It gets excellent gas mileage, especially compared to any other brand of motorhome. The Mercedes diesel does a really good job. All right, going inside, I wanted you to see that we have an integrated screen door here. So that just slides in, tucks away. And then on the entry door, we do have a little bit of storage here. And I always think, what would I use that for? Probably outdoor trash, put a little bag in there, or maybe magazines, things like that, or even dog food. And then I think we're ready to go inside. So the best part about this is the floor plan. Winnebago came out with this floor plan just maybe 3 years ago now, and it's just perfect. It solved every problem that the other floor plans had. So let me just show you this door real quick. You have a full darkening shade here that's integrated. So that's nice when it's really hot or it's nighttime. You can just pull that up really easily. And a lot of people don't know this, but you can lock this inside by just pushing that really hard. So you don't have to have your keys to lock this particular thing. Just a little tidbit for you. We do have a little hook by the entry door. We also have your EQ Smart Leveling, which you can use with your phone or devices. But basically you just turn it on, auto level, and it will level you, and I'll retract when it's time to go. So really nice. They didn't used to include this on the Navions, but now it's a thing, it's an option. So here we are with these awesome levelers, and it just saves you a lot of time with putting blocks out and trying to get to the perfect spot and messing around once you get to where you're going. The other things I love here at the entry, we have your disconnect right here for your chassis. We have your interior disconnect here, and then your awning controls right here. You can also turn your step on and off. And the reason that is a thing is because say you're going in and out, you're grilling outside, you need to go get the barbecue sauce or whatever, you're going in and out, in and out. Well, every time you open this door, your slide's going to be, or excuse me, your steps are going to be coming in and out, in and out. Well, that'll wear out the mechanism, and also you have to wait to step out because you're not going to have anywhere to step. So that just locks it in place so you don't have to mess with that. It also keeps the integrity of the steps longer. So great feature. Over here we have the over cab bed, and this is very, very spacious. It's also very easy to set up. So this flips down so easily. And I don't know if you can see how far back that goes, but 2 people can comfortably sleep back there. They have a reading light, they have USBs, and 110 outlets up there. And little shades that Winnebago has included to just keep the light out. And then they also have privacy curtains. I don't know what kid wouldn't love to stay up in this little space. It's just perfect. Even I would stay up there. I mean, fun. But I also love that this folds away so that when you're driving, you don't have that over you, that darkness, or it just feels a lot more open and less claustrophobic. It just makes it a lot more nice driving experience. Over here, this is where the slide begins, and it ends all the way back at the bathroom. But I love this booth for a few reasons, and I'll show you why. You could opt in theater seats here, but this is what's great about this. So this table is going to move around. It makes a great place to watch TV. And you've got footrests that flip up here, and I'll show you that in a minute. I don't really need them because I'm kind of short. But I had a gentleman here who was 6'5" yesterday, and this made it so much nicer for him. So he just laid back, and TV is directly across, so he was very comfortable doing that. This, of course, also will turn into another bed. But the other great thing about this, it has more seat belts than all the other floor plans. But also under all of these bench seats, there's tons of storage. Now, a lot of these will have a drawer that pulls out. That drawer and the things it has to sit on and it takes up a lot of space. Or you'll have a piece of particle board here that you have to lift up to get to the storage. These are all on hinges, just so much easier, so much nicer. And those just fold right away. So, of course, we have some storage up here. These are curtains for privacy of this bed area that are stored up there. And you'll see there's just little clips along the ceiling. That's where those go. Then on this is the main bed, the Murphy bed. We've got tons of storage under here as well. So again, just a hinged, really easy to access place. And the best part about this coach is this Murphy bed. And why is it the best feature? One, it's electric. You don't have to split a mattress in half and put it back together every time. You actually can leave all of your bedding on here, including your pillows, fold it up, bring it down, and it doesn't compromise your mechanism. It works perfectly. There's just plenty of room for it. I'm going to show you how this comes down now. It's very quick. And everybody that I've had get up on here says this is actually really comfortable. It's a lot more comfortable than it looks. So you'll have to take my word for it or come in and try it yourself. But like I said, your pillows, your blankets, your sheets, everything can stay on here. You have a little bit of storage overhead for your books or your sleep apnea machine or whatever it is. You have a little reading light. You have 110s and USBs here as well. Now I'm going to put it away, and you'll see just it's so quick and easy. Now you're ready for your day. It's amazing. You may notice there's a little silver hole in the floor here. There's one at the front as well that I'll show you in a moment, but that's where you would put the extra table. So you actually have another place that you can sit and eat or play cards or whatever. But it's stored in this back closet here in the bathroom. So I'll show you the bathroom real quick, along with this storage area, which is much bigger than it looks. So you can see this is a hanging closet here. We've got a table here, and the leg is tucked back here securely. But this closet goes all the way back to the end of the coach. So my full arm's length back. Lots of room back there. We've got a little medicine cabinet here. Lots of room under here as well. And a window in the bathroom, which I don't know how anyone does it without a window in the bathroom, but a lot of these coaches don't have one. So of course we have a blind here for privacy. The shower here has a really nice sunroof. So I think I mentioned I had a 6'5" customer here yesterday, and he was able to stand in here easily. We've got a removable shower head so that he would be able to also get the top of his head. I know that sounds weird, but it's definitely an issue for our taller folks. And then Winnebago does this integrated shower door, and it's self-cleaning, so it actually squeegees itself off as it goes back in. And you have a really nice pocket door for privacy here as well. Love the way they set this up. Now we're in the kitchen area. This is what I would use as a pantry, but it could of course be used for clothing and things as well. We've got these really nice pull-out shelves. 3 of them here. And a little bit more storage just below. The Navion does come equipped with solar. This is just your solar charge controller. We do have 2 panels up top. We also have this place to tell you what your tank levels are at and what your battery levels are at. Turn your water pump on or off, and of course your slide in and out mechanism. We have a propane electric refrigerator and freezer. And in the kitchen, we have a propane cooktop as well as an induction cooktop. Why propane and electric everything? Well, you just never know what situation you're going to be in. Sometimes you're going to be plugged in and sometimes you're not. So it's really nice to have the option. We of course have more storage. Your inverter system here, and this is your generator start stop. Holding tank heater as well if you're in cold temperatures. And more storage. We'll be quick about this. It's not much to see, but there is a lot of storage in here. And self-closing doors. And then of course we have a convection microwave, which means you can bake in there. You just got to get some really small little cookie sheets. Bring them from your Easy Bake Oven maybe. Here of course is your TV and sound bar, but hiding behind it you have a paper towel holder, a Blu-ray player, and just a little bit more storage. Kitchen sink is a double, which is really nice. And on the opposite side of the covers, we have these bamboo cutting boards. Great use of space. And game changer, we got a sprayer here. So one of the other favorite things that I have about this coach, it has the dual pane window upgrade. Now, if you didn't have that, you would have a sliding glass window. This, however, is really great because you can stop it at whatever place you want. So I just want a little bit of air, or I want a lot of air. I've got to get it to hook here. There we go. Want a lot of air this time, so I'm going to open it real big. Now that's the same on the dinette window as well. So you can do that and stop it wherever you like. Going down is your screen. And going up, you have a full darkening shade. So one more thing to not be banging around, you know, if it had blinds here, it just makes so much noise when you're going down the road. This is integrated, so it doesn't make any noise. Fantastic. Little bit more space under here. Actually, a lot more space, but, and we have a whole house water filter as well. So, as I mentioned before, this is built on the Mercedes chassis, Mercedes engine. We've got 188 horsepower. It is the turbo diesel. Drives like a dream. Really good pickup, very smooth transmission. We also have a feature that's very similar to an Alexa device, but it's the Hey Mercedes device. So you can talk to this. Now, it's not on right now, but you can say, put the temperature up or change the radio station, etc. The reason I'm not doing it is because it's going to talk back to me when I do it. But first I wanted to show you the cab arrangement. So both of these front seats are going to turn around. I turned one around just to show you, and you know, these things just look weird. Well, that's a booster seat because the level of the floor in the cab is lower than the floor out in the living area. So this booster, I just hooked it on here so you could see how that works. And then my knees are at a normal sitting height when I'm on the booster. So that's the purpose of these things. I mentioned earlier the table that you could put in front of the sofa. You also can put it here. Great little space to have a snack when you're going down the road. Or if you have several people joining you, this is a great social area as well. We did upgrade the fabric in these front seats. Normally it would come with a Mercedes black ultra leather fabric. I like the lighter just because sometimes the black can get hot, but both are very easy to clean and very durable, so whichever way you prefer is a good way to go. All right, in the cab here, we've got a lot of great seat adjustments that may not seem like a big deal, but when you start messing around with them, they really make a difference in driving comfort. There's a little tab here that you can extend if you're a taller person, and that just makes your knees much more comfortable. Of course, that wouldn't be comfortable for me, but for a taller person, this makes a huge difference, being able to move that out. And over here we have an electric tip. It can tip you back or forward. And also it will move you forward. Your back, of course, can be moved. And we have programmable number 1 driver, number 2 driver, number 3 position could be just getting out, which would be far back. We also have heating in these seats. So they're powered, heating. Start this real quick, just so you can see how nice this is. Very easy to see. We have cruise control on here that's very easy to do at your fingertips. This is connected to the lady's name. I'm not going to say because she'll start talking to us. But we have phone on here. We have navigation. And you can talk to that and say where to go. We also have a little Stevie Ray Vaughan playing right now, which is, oh, sorry, Pearl Jam. What was I thinking? Pearl Jam. But really nice sound system up here. Up and down. But again, like I said, awesome driving experience. You're going to get 16 to 20 miles per gallon depending on what you're towing. Are you going up a mountain, etc. Lots of great cup holders. And there's actually more storage up here in the dash as well. So, little phone charging station with USBs. And more storage for the passenger as well. This is just such a very well thought out, comfortable, quality, high-end motorhome that can accommodate 6 people sleeping. Just absolutely my favorite unit that we sell. So If you have any questions about this or any of the other Navions, you can call me. We do have this available right now. So you can call me at 303-684-3427. And again, my name is Teresa Crawley. Have a great day.